Okay, we are into it now, ladies and gentlemen. Vortex versus Royal Strive, map number 1. We're going to see one of the finalists coming out of this.
All right, it's a 2-on-3 situation, I guess.
Wow, okay, so we are very heavily into it. It is scanners in, 2-on-3 situation. Vortex on defense. Royal Strive have got the scanner. Oh no, Frick drops his gun! And is taken down immediately by Longwind. Longwind taken down by Yellow Hat. Yellow Hat taking down 2, and his 1 versus 1 now as he's going in for the disable. But we still have Nero was the last guy, and he's taken down by Yellow Hat on the 3K pistol round. Gonna have time to disable. What an end to a match we barely saw.
Yeah, what a clutch there. I mean, Yellow Hat with the dab at the end, folks. Give it up for Yellow Hat on that clutch. I mean, great pistol round for Vortex as, you know, he got, oh, it was a 2-piece there at the end.
3K. He got a 3K. Yeah. He was 1 versus 3 and brought it home. I mean, it's that kind of play. It's the individual heroes. You've got a great team, but you still need individual heroes. Even at this level, you have to have the heroes. And Yellow Hat was the hero.
Yeah, that round, Yellow had 4 kills total.
What?
Yeah.
Really? Wow, 4K clutch through. Yellow Hat carrying his team into the opening round on Kitty. Vortex versus Royal Strive.
Yeah, it looks like Royal Strive here going to be setting up for a slow B push. All 5 in lower B here right now, waiting for nades. Not seeing anything right now, but they're burning valuable seconds off the clock. We talked about this before. You have to balance the 2 minutes in slow play and not get caught by too many nades. And here comes the execute now. They're moving up. No utility out yet.
Well, watch. They went in slow and quiet. Now they're going live. Nades, utilities, aggression.
Watch for the counter nades here from Vortex, though, as we see them ringing out left, right, and center.
Wow, Matt H dodging 2 nades. Get taken down by bullets, though, by Thief.
Thief takes down Matt H. Samachi takes down Cool 9. Crackers taking down Yellow Hat, and Thief taking down Crackers, and now it is a 2-on-4 situation in favor of Vortex. Nice shot there from Lonwick, but Cracker J is going to take down Lon, and now it's all up to Nero. We've seen him in these situations before, in 1v3s, and he's clutched before, but never on this kind of stage. Let's see what he can do.
Nero's a cracked player, though. He's very good at this game. When he gets going, he is that guy who can do a 1 versus 3 clutch. You know, we've seen him do it before in multiple matches where it's just on Nero's shoulders at this level, and we've seen him bring it back against all odds.
He's only a little bit of health, though. He has probably, 10% health right now, so he's in a challenging position and doesn't have the scanner. Not only does he have to take down 3 members of Vortex, he has to find the scanner, and he's got no health to do it as he goes to work there on B site. Frig's going to find him and take him down, and that's going to be another round in favor of Vortex. 2-0 right now, out early with a lead.
Yeah, great defense. Amazing defense there as they crashed just perfectly, and they surrounded you know, the skate park there. They knew the scanner was down in cave, and all they had to do was wait patiently for, you know, for Nero to come and try to pick up that scanner, and just great protection overall.
Again, really good point. You know, once that scanner is down, for the defenders, if they identify it, it doesn't become a game about defending the artifact. It becomes a game about defending the scanner because they, you know, if the attackers don't have the scanner, they can't do anything apart from look for those picks, and you're making them have to play into your defense again, and you get to choose where that defense is.
We've got another slow setup here from Royal Strive as they have 3 working towards a 1 in middle and 1 in lower skate park here. Cracker's throwing a little bit of utility, trying to sell a little bit of fake. But look at the mini-map, not really biting much from Vortex's side as 1 is rotating out of A right now into the middle area. Samachi's going to find Crackers.
But we've got a quiet Matt H in the center, holding that center ground, hoping he's going to catch someone on a rotate once they go live on their attack path to A. But, you know, Royal Strive giving it away the game now. They've got the utility out. They trade 1 out. Nero taken down. Cooley taking down Yellow Hat immediately in a refrag. And we've got Vortex crashing back in on the defense. It's 2 versus 2. 3 versus 1, sorry, now in Vortex's favor and on Cooley 9's shoulders to try and bring this back for Royal Strive. 2 points down already.
Yeah, Cooley's in a little bit of trouble here. Does not have the scanner. Once again, they've dropped the scanner here on outside of long A as he's working his way around, trying to find a pick in the middle here, but Vortex isn't overexposing. They must know that they have scanner control right now, and time is ticking down. Only 35 seconds left on the clock here. Cooley's going to be trying to rotate through middle here.
Samachi on the wide line, though.
Down.
We saw him coming. We know. Cooley might have heard him, but you've got 2 different sets of stairs, and the audio, as good as it is, it's hard to identify which 2 of those sets of stairs is coming. He chose one. Samachi came down from the other.
Vortex with a very, very patient defense there. No rotations. They still kept 1 guy on the B site while the attack was on the A. They kept 1 guy in mid, who was Samachi, and it really paid off because that rotation that they needed to come through mid and try to go through arches, and Samachi was there to shut it down.
Yeah, absolutely. Now it looks like Royal Strive trying to figure out what do we do different right now. We are 3-0 down against Vortex, and nothing we're doing is working. How do we change this up? So, I mean, they're doing another quiet push. They seem to very much like these stealthy pushes on Kitty. You see them early nades, early utility, not really coming out. Nade! Taking down Crackers from long range. Matt H finding some match in the middle ground, though. Very important pickup. Fine, the grenade came out and has stalled the push for Royal Strive, but Matt H now holds the middle ground, and that's ever so important on a map like Kitty.
Yeah, now we're in a 4-on-4, minute 10 left on the clock here. Matt H, yeah, like you said, has some mid control here, but really they don't have any site controls. Royal Strive is slowly working up to B site, but Vortex is kind of making a read here. They're rotating over a little bit now towards the B site. Possibly Royal Strive going to rotate here. Matt H going to work down the alley position. They're in a little bit of an awkward spot right now. They don't really have any map control. They're just stuck in middle trying to rotate around.
But they've got 50 seconds left on the clock, and the defenders, you know, they aren't falling for any traps. They think the attack's coming to B, but we have a slow rotate coming through the center ground, which is shut down by Yellow Hat, immediately taking down Matt H's head.
Yeah, Yellow Hat has a really good angle there, and Kool-Aid knows that he's going to fall back. He's not going to deal with Yellow there.
And now they're worried about getting flanked. They're stuck in the middle. They've got 30 seconds left on the clock. They still have the puck, but they're down on numbers, down on time. And they now have to re-rotate back, and the flank comes through the middle, and they weren't ready for it. Thief picks up one, taken down by Cooley9, but they should have been watching their back. Cooley9 now looking for more. It's all on Cooley9's shoulders. Again, actually, no, Longwick still alive with the puck, but taken down by Cracker J, and he takes them both down, bringing Matt point 4 to Vortex.
Yeah, I mean, wow, Cracker's there with a two-piece kill right at the end there. Amazing job. But, I mean, offensively, Royal Strive, what I'm seeing here, is struggling to decide where they want to go. Like you guys mentioned, that they were just stuck in the middle. They were trying to, let's go A. No, it's not working. Let's go B. Yep. And you sit there, you're just going to have to commit. You only got 2 minutes for the full round. You got to make that commitment.
Absolutely.
And you got to push.
Absolutely. And what we saw then was perfect timing from Cracker J, because at the end of the day, the flank attack came in, so they were looking behind them, worried. Meanwhile, he pushes in straight on top of them, takes them down. Look at this, 5-man, aggressive push through B now. There is no subtlety. Subtlety's gone out the door. They've tried the subtle approach. Now they're going to try the full-on aggressive approach. And Vortex aren't responding quickly enough. They could run off this momentum right now, and Royal Strive could really do some damage.
Yeah, when in doubt, rush B. It's always the fallback strategy here, but they're smoked off. They're not able to get in through here. Vortex with some good defensive utility. Look at those smokes preventing them from executing. Now here comes four Royal Strive members coming in. Cracker J's going to take down Crackers. Cracker J's going to grab Kool-Aid 9, but Nero's going to grab Cracker J, and then Thief's going to trade with Longwick.
Nero taking out Thief as well, so he gets the quick 2K. They hold B side now. Matt H takes a match. He's Frig taking down Matt H, and it's all on Nero's shoulders. Again, it's a player who can. He's got a scan in, and it's a 1 versus 2 situation, which means he needs to draw the Vortex into his defense. He knows what he's doing. He knows he's against the numbers, but he has the advantage of having to force them to come to him. He takes down one. It's a 1 versus 1.
Pick up Nero!
Nero taking the first point on the board for Royal Strive.
Wow.
What a play from what a player.
Wow, I mean, my goodness, Nero, amazing job there. The positioning of the scan, where it put himself behind that concrete wall and just listening for footsteps. Here's the footsteps in the yard, just takes that one pick. Here's the footsteps coming through cave, and just immediately taking that headshot. What a shooter.
And that's what we wanted to see, ladies and gentlemen. We wanted to see Royal Strive make that comeback. We wanted to see close games, and both teams want us to show the best they can.
Yeah, that could be a huge momentum boost here for Royal Strive, though. I mean, the 1v2 clutch there, that's got to be huge for Royal Strive. Sumachi, though, getting aggressive, takes down Nero on Kool-Aid 9.
And then falls back. He's got the kills, and he's like, well, I've made my point.
Yeah, I'm done here. I'm getting out. Now it's a 3-on-5. Good couple of entries there from Sumachi, leaving Royal Strive in an awkward position.
But
runs out and grabs him.
You know what? He took him out on a long angle. Look, he's in the top right corner of the map. Sumachi fell all the way back, but Longwick was just waiting for him. He stepped into his line of sight and was immediately taken down by Longwick. Great pickup there, Matt H. Quietly taking down Thief in the center ground, and it's now 3 versus 3. Sumachi's work being undone in the early side of the game as Matt H takes down Yellow Hat.
Matt H getting involved here now in a 3-on-2 situation. This was a 5-on-3 in favor of Vortex, and Royal Strive has really done a good job to come back here as they're rotating around, but Frig's going to spot that going through the glass. They know now they're rotating over to A. Here come the nades. Watch out, Frig. He's fine for now, but now here comes Royal Strive attacking the A site. Nice pick from Frig. 2-on-2 now. 40 seconds left on the clock. Frig still holding the backside here as Cracker J picks up Crackers.
Again, the one Cracker takes out the other Cracker as Cracker J punishing Crackers. Lomwick now all on his shoulder. We saw him make an excellent pick up on Sumachi. He's got the puck. He can play his whatever he wants to do right now, but he's got 25 seconds left to do a B-side push.
Cracker J has the angle and knows he's there now. Is he going to wait for his teammate, or is he going to try and get involved to block the scan? Doesn't matter. Lon's already set it up. Now he's in a 1-on-2 situation. Swings out, he grabs one.
He saw the second one as well.
Swings out.
Cracker J now the only hope for Vortex to take this. The time is working against him.
Oh, he gets the trade!
The trade doesn't matter though, because the scan had gone in and it's going to complete. Royal Strive getting the second point on the board, much needed.
Wow, I mean, you can see the emotion coming over there from Royal Strive. It's another amazing job. I mean, what a rotation by Lonwick. You know, last up against 2 was in center and rotated all the way back to skate park, back to the B site, getting that scan in and listening for footsteps once again. Peeker's advantage.
Right. And the key thing is he identified that second attacker. He took out one and saw the shoulder of the second guy was able to rotate round and play off that visual.
Yeah, and with the scan still going, the trade goes into the favor of that scan.
Yeah, it looks like Royal Strive's going to try for a little bit of a fast execute once again. That worked decently for them last time. Getting involved, some nades going back and out, but now they're setting up. They're just waiting for some more additional utility, trying to bait the utility from Vortex. Vortex, we've seen before, is a pretty strong utility team on Keedy.
Cracker J again taking out Crackers. Crackers just can't. This time it was with a nade. It was artillery this time. He's like, you can't even see me? You're killing me? What's going on with this?
But watch out. Matt H has full alley control now, getting involved, but Thief is waiting for him, takes him down. Now it is a 5-on-3 in favor of Vortex with a minute 10 left on the clock. Royal Strive has some B control here, but they're not quite in sight, and Vortex is rotated all over them right now.
Absolutely. Vortex with a 5 versus 3 and full map control. And you can see the line that Vortex have taken. They've crossed the entire map. I mean, they've shut down every approach vector that Royal Strive can take at the moment. They know what they're doing.
Nice nade from Yellow Hat. Takes down Nero.
We're seeing so many nade kills at the moment.
Nice pickup there from Kool-Aid9. Takes down Frigg. But it's still a 4-on-2 in favor of Vortex here. Kool-Aid9 and Lon have their work cut out for them as they try to execute. Thief's waiting, takes down Lon.
And could it be? It's on Kool-Aid9's shoulders again. This guy is the last man standing for Royal Strive continually, and he's feeling that pressure. He's on 3-6-0. He's getting the kills, not getting quite as many kills as Death, so at the moment. So Machi loses his main gun, switches to pistol.
Nice pickup there from Cooley. Now still a 1v3. He's only got 10 seconds left here. He grabs the scanner. He needs to quickly get this kill. But Thief's waiting for him and takes him down. And that's going to be another round in favor of Vortex, 5-2.
Yeah, the slow push there on the offense coming through skate park. It's one thing to push slow through skate park, but when you give away your positioning by throwing utility and making a lot of noise, you're now coming through skate park and you have to work uphill.
Yep.
And working uphill through a match like that, through lanes, you just get funneled and they can find you very easily.
Yeah, and Vortex aren't wasting the utilities. They're saving them until they identify the location. So the moment the Royal Strive go live, Vortex, they're a seasoned team. They aren't throwing those early nades. They aren't throwing the early smokes. They're waiting until they know where Royal Strive is coming from, and they are punishing them with that artillery.
Yeah, skate park is basically a tunnel. You know, I mean, you're coming through up like that, and you're going to get caught with a lot of utility.
So now we've got Royal Strive setting up a little bit differently here with the slow push through A and Matt H working through B. And they talked about this yesterday. They knew that Matt H was going to try and throw some fakes for them here. So let's see if he's able to get Vortex to bite.
It's quite approach.
Very slow here, waiting to bust out. Watch out, the
nade's
coming in. Catches Crackers.
Crackers again. The guy just can't get a break.
Boom. He is a grenade magnet. You can see it in him on stage. He is frustrated.
He's like, come on. He was even on the other side of the map this time. I didn't make any noise. How did you know? At least it wasn't Cracker J this time who took him down.
Okay, here comes the execute from Royal Strive. They're coming out. They're working out. They're trying to find these entries here. Frigg in this long angle is going to go to work here. Not able to find anybody.
That long angle that Frigg is taking is the angle that you hold A from, and it's the most powerful situation. People pre-fire it, nade it. Matt Hayes taking some action in the middle ground. We've seen that before. We've seen it again. Longwick taking down Frigg, and now it's a 4 versus 3 situation in Royal Strive's favor. They have site control.
Yellow Hat's still on site, though, and takes down Lonwick. Yellow Hat's still here getting involved, but Nero's going to find him. Cooley's going to grab Thief, and now it's all up to Cracker J in a 1v3 situation here. They're going to get the scan set up. They've got good site control here. Cooley's going to have to try and rotate through the middle here.
And unfortunately for Cracker J, Crackers isn't up, but it doesn't matter. Cracker J takes down Cooley. It's 2 versus 1, and he's got about 30 seconds left on the clock to get in there and disable the scan. And again, once again, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter if he takes down both of the colonists. All that matters is he gets to that scanner and disabled. Of course, the colonists might have something to say that with the bullets.
Yeah, Royal Strive playing really smart here. No, not overexposing, not giving any free picks, and Nero takes down Cracker J, and that's going to be the 3rd round on the board in favor of Royal Strive, 5-3.
Yeah, amazing job there. You know, as Royal Strive got that scan in, and then just setting things up as you went from offense to defense and split themselves up, took different angles, took different alleyways, and once you figure out where that one player is, you can really wait patiently and wait for the footsteps.
And we're going to go right in here to the side swap now. We have Royal Strive now on
defense.
Defense.
Yep. Yeah, the graphic not showing the correct information right now. We have Vortex on the attack.
They're on attack. They're on colonist now.
All right, but we saw what Royal Strive was capable of in their attacks. They still got 3 points on the board. Would you say this map favors defenders or attackers, Lampy?
Yes.
I think it's defenders. Yeah, obvious, absolutely.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah.
All right, well, in that case, Royal Strive getting 3 points on the board. They're now in defense. Will we see them claw back those 2 points they need to even up, and then take it further?
It's possible. I mean, right now they're pretty even, getting 5 on the defense.
Well, the execute's coming out from Vortex now. Samachi getting crackers. Lon's going to find Frick now, but Vortex is overwhelming the site. Nero and Lonwick have to do a lot of work here to hold this site. Lonwick grabbing one, Cooley grabbing another. Crackage's going to flank around and take down Lon. Now Vortex has site control here in a 2-on-2 situation.
The retake is so hard to do, especially when you know the enemy team have got time to set up the defense. Fortunately for the attackers, Cooley 9 was able to get in there, so didn't really let the defenders get out too far. Cracker J taking on Matt H, and now once again it's on Cooley 9 to try and make the difference.
Cooley unable to come up there. Steve takes him down. That's going to be the first colonist round in favor of Vortex now, 6-3.
Yeah, Vortex just put the pressure on. They came straight through skate park. They didn't waste any time, came straight through the cave and just put the pressure on the defense. They didn't allow them to set up. They didn't allow them to rotate. Just making that quick movements.
Okay, once again, I mean, pistol round is completely different to everything else. Now they're back into the real guns. I mean, you can't stress enough the importance of knowing how to play the pistol rounds, but this changes everything. And they've got set defenses. Royal Strife has set defenses for every kind of attack the Vortex are going to throw at them. They've been putting in the homework constantly on this team. And hopefully, for Royal Strife's sake, we're going to see that come through. Yes, they lost the pistol round, but pistol round is a different creature.
Yeah, Vortex is going to be setting up with a slow B push here with one in the middle. They're waiting for this utility. It's so dangerous coming through this little choke point here where Frigg is right now. That might be dangerous for a nade. But here come the nades. They're going to try and grab anybody they can for free with nades before they execute here. But Royal Strive's not biting on that. They're set up now with 3 on B. This could be significant.
And Royal Strive's just letting the mid go. As you can tell, there's no defenders in the mid. They're letting them have the mid. They're letting them make them fake that,
Can we point out, sorry to interrupt you, but can we point out Crackers keeps getting these nade kills. He keeps getting these nade kills time and time and time again, just based off practiced nades in certain locations he expects people to be at certain times, and it is paying off again and again, even on attack.
Here comes the execute from Vortex, but the hold from Royal Strive is very strong as Lon and Nero both going to grab one. Nero going to grab another one. Nero going to grab a third. That's a 3K from Nero, and that's going to be a round in favor of Royal Strive, 6-4 now.
That was very dangerous for Royal Strive, though, because they lined up in defense. They were both so eager to go in that they actually lined up, and that could have easily have gone against them as the same bullet that kills one could have killed the second.
Yeah, and offensively, they had a smoke there on the B side. It cut off, their look to the left, the look to Arches. So all they had to focus on was the guy in the back. When I think that was Lonwick, and when he finally did peek, there was 2 of them there to make sure he died as well. I
mean, we haven't really talked about smokes, but the smokes are so important. They cut off the sight lines, but also they limit the defense line factor, and that people can hold that because they expect people to peek the tiny gap. People create these gaps on purpose. We've seen a very aggressive push.
One-way smokes.
Here comes the fast execute from Vortex. Nade's getting involved. Sumachi can take down Nero. The rotates are coming up for Royal Strive, but it's too late. Cracker J's already on site. It's all up to Lon Wick here. He's going to grab a yellow hat. He's going to turn around. He's going to look for another one. Can he find it? He does. He gets Cracker J, but Frick's there to trade the frag out. Now it is 3-on-1.
Matt H is the last man standing. He is doing everything right now, but he has only got 40 seconds left on the clock. He is against 3 players.
He's in a good position now, though.
Is he capable? He's got... What I love is you look at the UI at the bottom, you can see he's got no utility. And that nade right on top of him takes him out. With a hunt-to-kill missile, taking out Matt H.
That's about saving that utility. A lot of players want to get rid of that utility in the beginning and try to get them spicy kills and try to slow down the plays. But, saving that utility at the end. And when someone's coming through cave and you can't see them, there's one spot that they're going to be at is behind that, wooden wall there.
You come out pre-firing, that people are going to be hiding in there. You got no choice. It might be a meta spot, but it's meta for a reason because where else can they be?
And we're going to see a change up here from Vortex as they're going to head towards A. I'm not sure if they're going to fast execute. Looks like they are. They're probably going to come out here hot with grenades and smokes. Yellow Hat just running right out there looking for anybody he can get for free. Finds Matt H. Good entry there. Now it's all up to Cooley alone on site here. He's
Ball
in
to
trouble.
the wall,
Kraken
push.
takes him down.
Wow.
5-on-3 just like that. What an execute from Vortex.
And Yellow Hats, this is my house. Say the color of my hat. We've taken this side. Come into my defense now. We are now the defenders. It is 3 versus 5. Royal Strive have got a heck of a work against them now to try and take this site.
And look at the offense playing defense now. I mean, they're holding mid down. They're not allowing the defense to even to rotate in.
Yeah,
Keeping
with a
Nero
good nade
inside.
there on Crackers. Now it's a 2-on-5. Nero and Lonwick got their work cut out for them. Nero grabs Thief, but he's still got to find 4 more with the assistance of Lon here. Lon finds another one. This is doable now. It's a 2-on-3, but they're running out of time. Lon grabs another one.
What is happening? He's on a tear right now, ladies and gentlemen. Taken down by Yellow Hat. Say the color of my hat. I dare
Nero's
you.
going to tap the defuse, but Kraken J is there to put him down, and that's going to be match point now in favor of Vortex. 8-4. Vortex only needs 1 more to take map number 1.
Yeah, Vortex's game plan right now is aggression. It's absolute aggression. They are just pushing right through. They're not allowing that utility to catch them off guard. They're pushing through, they're overtaking, and then they're switching their mindset to defense. So they're overtaking the site, taking the 2 or 3 players that are there, and just holding things down and not allowing them rotators to come through.
I'm having a premonition right now. I reckon Vortex are going to fake out. I think they've conditioned Royal Strive enough to think they're going to do another alpha strike, and they're going to hold back. And it looks like I'm going to be completely wrong as they're flying in super fast.
They have
Utility
limited to
going
no
live.
fear.
Yep, absolutely.
Kraken
J with another nade
boom,
again.
he's
This
done.
guy is on
Samachi
fire.
grabbing Crackers. Royal Strive in trouble here as Nero grabs 1, but Yellow Hat's going to trade that frag out. Now it's going to be a 2-on-4. And Royal Strive needs to win this round to keep this map and this dream alive of
but
getting the
look
map
at-
number 1.
Look at this. Kraken J's ready. He's tucked in. He's working off the other. He's not stepping out.
There's
Free
1.
kill for me.
Picks
Thank
up
you
Matt
very
H.
much.
And that's
There
it.
it
Map
is.
number 1, presented by Smash Drums. Going to go to Vortex here.
Vortex taking that in very stylish manner, 9-4. Lampy, what do you have for us?
Man, it's just the aggression of Vortex. They are not wasting any time. I mean, how much time we still have left there? Like 45 seconds in a 2-minute round they had there almost at the end. The aggression is just overtaking them big time.
Yeah, absolutely. And, some real high frag is coming out. We saw Cracker J with those hunter-killer missile strikes again and again and again and again and again. And usually it was on Crackers. He was like, listen, you've got a very similar name to me. That means we have beef.
Yeah.
And this is my way of showing that I don't approve.
This time it's personal.
There's only
This
one
time.
cracker that can live.
Yes, there can be only one.
This game ain't big enough for the both of us.
Listen, Royal Strife put up a heck of a fight, all right?
Absolutely.
They didn't go down without a fight, but now we are going to go into map number 2. This is the map. This is the one they wanted to play, and on the side that suits them. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a heck of a fight, and it begins now.
Match number 2, brought to you
Sponsored by
by
Matt.
Smash Drums.
Exactly.
Smash Drums, cool drumming VR game available on Quest. I got a really cool update coming this fall. Recommend you all check it out. And we're going to go live here with map number 2 for match 2 very, very shortly here.
Again, for those who've never seen Mar, if you missed my original explainer, a lot of verticality in this. The center ground so important. You have, especially if you take the center ground, the verticality you have so much control over the entire map. You can see from every angle. You can shut down approaches. You'll see it in this, you'll see it between these 2 teams. They will fight heavy for that middle ground, or they'll give it up completely and make sure to avoid it. The key thing is if you hold it, you can hold down a lot of the map. If you don't hold it, you're aware of it. That means you have to add on this huge amount of lag as you have to rotate around these crevice areas around the outside of the map and try and hide from the center areas.
Yeah, and the center ground is not only verticality, but it also has that lower level. You got the ground level and you got the catwalk, right? So, holding down the catwalk, if you're on the catwalk and you're holding it down and you're holding defensively, you can not only hear footsteps that are coming at you. If you're hearing footsteps that are near you, but you're not seeing anybody, then you know somebody's underneath on the ground level too.
Right.
And you can call that out to your teammates. Let them know that, hey, someone's on ground level heading to B. Someone's on ground level heading to A, going through Glow Cave or wherever they're going through, right?
Yeah.
One thing that we haven't talked about on the zip lines as well is, and we mentioned it earlier, where people, you can stage yourself at the end of a zip line knowing if someone's going to be coming down that. But one key factor on the zip line is not only the sound, but the handle disappears on the other side when the zip line's being used. So, if you got that one long zip line that goes from all the way from A to B, right, on the ground side, on the back side, and you see that handle disappear from the distance, they're so far away you can't hear the audio, but you see that handle disappear and you can set yourself up.
Again, it sounds like a silly thing, but if you're the guy standing there and you just see the zip line disappear, it's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Somebody's coming. I'm going to get a free kill right now.
Yeah, but you know that a lot of players now, they'll hop off beforehand,
Yeah.
right? So
There's
they'll hop
sneaky
off,
spots.
they'll go somewhere else. There's a lot of metagaming to that back catwalk or back zip line that we see now. So, you know, just because the handle disappears doesn't mean you're going to get a free kill on someone coming through there.
I mean, that's my mentality, and that's why someone will be like, you know, like, fool me. They'll drop off halfway through, come around the corner, I'll be like, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Someone shoots me in the side of the head. I was like, oh.
Are they one-hand zip on you?
Yeah, they're one-hand zipline. Ladies and gentlemen, we
those
saw Inrect versus Cobra Cartel. We saw the zipline one-hand kill. We also saw the disable one-hand kill. I'm putting it out to both teams. You need to one-up that somehow.
Hey,
I don't know how
spice it
you're
up,
going to do
boys.
it. As we're going into match number 2, map number 2, Royal Strive versus Vortex. Let's go.
Yeah, Vortex starting out here on pistol round. Let's make some noise for these two teams right now. This is map number 2. If Vortex is able to get this one, they're going to be going into the finals. Royal Strive going to try and battle back to bring this to a 3rd map.
Now, interesting, Vortex are on Colonists, which I did not expect, which really threw me through a loop. I really thought we were going to see Royal Strive playing the attackers. Instead, they are potentially opting to play the defenders. Oh, early nades coming out. B-side push is unequivocally happening. This means that the rest of Royal Strive defenders have got a long journey ahead of them to get back. Omi swapped in, taken down by Cracker J. Cracker J getting the second on Neuro. That's 2 heavy players taken down from Royal Strive's side.
Just like that, Vortex has full site control, and the rest of Royal Strive here is going to have to rotate in and retake as the scan gets set up. Now we got about 40 seconds left on the clock. Royal Strive in a little bit of trouble now. They're going to make re-entry on the site now. Vortex has full control here.
Full control and full health. I mean, all 5 of Vortex members, 0 damage. They've got no utility. Wow, Samachi taking out Matt H, putting it more in their favor. And again, Lomwick, we've seen him as the final defender a few times, but 1 versus 5, potentially a little bit too much to ask any player in this level of game.
Yeah, this is going to definitely be tough for him there. Let's see what he can do. He's just trying to go to work on Frigg here. He's not able to find anyone. Time's running out. He's only got 8 seconds left anyways, and then Frigg's going to pick him up, and that's going to be round number 1 in favor of Vortex here.
Honestly, that felt like watching chickens pecking away at someone, really. They're like, my shot. My turn.
That was the most amazing, laser tag moment that I've ever seen right there without anybody connecting there.
Absolutely.
But great job by Vortex, really taking over that site and then turning themselves from offense to defense. You know, all spreading out, taking different areas where they had to defend any kind of rotations coming through.
So we see early smokes coming out from Thief there. That just blocks off a line, allows his teammates to push up through the center while he peels off to the left-hand side. It looks like it's going to be an A-side strike from Vortex. We saw them doing unmitigated aggression on Kitty when they were on the attacking team, and they're doing that right now. It looks, again, a bit more control. They're not just charging straight into the site, but we are definitely seeing that kind of aggression again. But they're opting to hold some middle control here.
Yeah, they're in a good position right now. They have some lower site control. They have some outside the double door area, and they still have some control in the upper catwalk as Matt H can try to swing out and take down Kraka, but Kraka says, no way, man, takes him down. Nero's going to grab Thief here. Frigg's going to grab Lon Wick.
Frigg firing into the smoke. Again, when you're in the smoke, you give away a little about every 4 seconds. People firing.
Nero, huge at the 3K.
And now it's just on Samachi. Is 1 versus 3. He's a heck of a player, but I mean, it's 3 Royal Strive players. If it were a different team, if it were a lesser team, maybe. But another key thing that my friend Lampy just pointed out is that the puck is down. They're aware of it, and they don't have to hold the artifact. You can see it. They're giving up on the artifact. They're holding the puck. That's all they have to do.
But Samachi's on the flank here, and Royal Strive does not know that.
But they don't need to know it because they're on the puck, baby, and that's all that matters. I mean, the puck is the game. The moment the colonists drop it, the moment they don't have control of it, it switches the game completely. And that's the thing I love about this game. It's not about just holding those artifacts. When the puck is down,
he sees him through the wall.
Yeah, clipping just a little bit there,
Oh.
Cooley.
He sees him clipping through the wall.
But he doesn't see Neuro. He knows
doesn't know
Cooley 9's
Nero's there.
Doesn't want to give away his shot. You know,
Nero's
if he shoots
in a
me
really awkward position.
Here's
Here's
the
the
there it
Sepsi
is.
peeks out, takes him down.
It's almost like I knew it was going to happen. Neuro was there. He's ready for the audience. Like, so what? We've got each other covered.
Yeah, and that was the biggest thing is the defense had, they had alternating lines that they could watch. Watching through the main tunnel and they were watching through the comm center tunnel and just listening for Samachi to come around and peek. They knew Samachi had to come to them.
Yep.
That's the beautiful thing about the scanner being down and the time ticking down.
I mean, he was on a flank.
Right.
My thing to Zuck was so what? You can flank from whatever direction you want. You still have to get that puck to make it happen.
And Royal Strive had good control there. They were both looking opposite ways. They played that really smartly. Now Vortex, you're going to try and kick it off with a fast armory push as Yellow Hat finds Matt H, takes him down, gets him with some level of empty control, but Nero and Omi are still on the armory site here, and Vortex has no control over that area.
Look at this from Vortex. They've put their initial aggression in, and now they're holding the mid-ground, wanting to pick up any rotation that will happen. But Royal Strive aren't biting. They're like, you know what? You've got an initial pick on that side, over there. We're not going to give you free kills. Prove to me you're pushing site B, then I'll come and attack you.
Yeah, Lonwick and Coolio just not moving. They're still sitting on A. They're still guarding that. They're not baiting yet, and there's not a lot of movement and a lot of communication coming through on this side yet.
Yeah, all Royal Strive is really lost here is their mid control. Unless Vortex tries to go for the Rayab back spawn area, not sure it's not going to be useful for them. Samachi comes down, trades with Omi, and Neuro takes down Crackerjay. Neuro with a 2K now.
Neuro is on fire right now, literally as a Yellow Hat puts a bullet through him.
And now it is a 2-on-2 with 40 seconds left on the clock here.
Yeah, but Thief and Yellow Hat have got almost no health, dude.
Right. They're going to get the scan set up here. Lon's probably going to wait for his teammate here, Cooley, who's all the way on the other side of the map. Thief and Yellow throwing a little bit of utility here on Lon Wick, but not going to catch him. Lon's going to trade some shots there with Thief as he falls back. Here comes Cooley on the zip line. Thief finds him.
For it. Again, they saw the zipline thing disappear and he shot. I was right. Yellow Hat taking down Lon Wick and they take the point. Vortex 2-1 up. Both players doing what they needed to hold the side. Lampy.
Yeah, I mean, again, we're seeing the same type of thing. Vortex just really, rushing in there, taking control inside, playing, turning their offense into defense and controlling the light lines. They sent one back there on the zip line, waiting for him to come, finding that guy coming around on the flank on the zip line and taking him down. Right.
And that's what, they're doing that early game. They got the puck in and they switched up the defense. They're watching for those both lines. The thing is, especially on the B side, there's so many different attack angles. I got to give plaudits to Vortex for figuring out where the counterattack was going to come from, and they shut down both approaches. Right.
Yeah, now Vortex setting up very similarly towards the refinery side, but very slowly trying to pick up anything that they can for free right now. Samachi quietly moving in here, but Omi and Neuro not really giving Samachi any pick here, right? They're playing very conservative. Everybody right now is playing extremely conservative.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Vortex on such aggressive pushes on Kitty, and they've changed that up so much now. You said the right word, conservative.
Yeah, well, if we go back to the beginning of Kitty, right, they were playing conservatively. They realized that they could get away with some aggression. So I would expect as the half starts to expire here, we'll see some switch up and some more aggression coming out of the
Whoa. Look at Cooley 9. His position now, he's kind of pushing through the the south side behind Vortex. Not really going to be expecting it. Meanwhile, Frigg taking someone all the way in the north. Yellow Hat taking Omi down on the site, and that guy who's I said was going to make a big play difference. Cooley taken down by Thief, and now there's only 2 Royal Strike players left on defense. And the scan hasn't even gone in.
Yeah, but Vortex has full site control here. And I mean, you saw what they did. They came outside, they surrounded the site. There wasn't any pressure from Royal Strive. They just executed all at once, and that was it. Say goodnight.
Scan goes in, and it's all on Neuro and Longwick. But we've seen both these players playing amazing today. If there's any 2 players that can do it, it is these 2 right now on Royal Strive. However, Vortex have got 5 players up. Longwick takes down 1. Eager to prove me wrong.
They got to get involved here, but now as they get involved, they're going to get swung on, and Vortex can pick up that round. That's going to be 3-1 in favor of Royal Strive.
Now, right now, I mean, you can't hear it, but that audio, the players would be talking constantly with each other. They would be shouting at each other like, cover the angle. They'll make sure the communication is on point, makes a heck of a difference in this level of play.
Yeah, one thing I think we're seeing from Royal Strive is what we need to see a change of is Lonwick and Matt H. Both of them together only have 1 kill so far in this map. And we're 4 rounds in, and only 1 kill amongst the 2 of them. Usually there's some of the top shooters, and we need to see, a little bit of aggression come from them.
Well, ultimately we see Nero is picking up that slack with 6-3.
Right.
Big nade there from Crackerjay as Vortex gets some aggressive outside control here. Crackerjay going directly into the site. Going to have to deal with Omi. Takes him down. Frig's going to find Nero now. Now it's a 4-on-3 in favor of Vortex. Vortex has a lot of map control outside. Omi, the last one around on Armory site, going to get taken down by Yellow Hat.
Samachi taking down Cooley 9 as a scan is going in from Thief.
But it's all up to Lon.
You see Thief put that scan up high and in the middle, and that's that line where no one on the other side, when they try to defuse, they can't hide behind that barrier. They can't hide behind the concrete barrier there. They have to stay in line of sight from the shooters.
That just feels mean, though. I mean, Lomwick's all by himself. You're just adding insult to injury right now. Lomwick, one of the best players, but
Samachi finds him, and that's going to be another round in favor of Vortex. 4-1 for Vortex. Vortex is 5 rounds away for playing in the grand finals here.
Yeah, they're just doing what they have to do right now. I mean, there's nothing fancy coming out. It's just the aggression of taking over one side and then defending against the rotations.
Absolutely. Royal Strive have to do something different, though, because initially it looked like they had this. You know, it looked like they were going to make a big play. They had the numbers. They took the round they took very confidently. Since then, Vortex have upped the game, and it's not 1 versus 1s. This isn't 2 versus 1s. This is 5 versus 1s. This is 4 versus 1s. Vortex are shutting down Royal Strive hard.
Oh, watch out, Vortex with a quick execute from the double doors.
Wow.
Samachi early entry onto LAN. Gonna grab Cooley, 2 huge entries from Samachi here. And just like that, it's a 5-on-3. Samachi grabs a 3rd.
My gosh, this guy's just kicking into gear right now. The flick coming out of him twice. He works off the audio. His fire, pre-firing, as he comes around the angle, picks up the 3K.
Omi
down
grabs 2. Omi working his way through data here. Gonna have to find his teammate here. Nero's are both at the double doors right now. 2-on-3 situation. Scan time ticking down. Nero grabs Steve. Now it's a 2-on-2 situation here. Again, planted up top, so there's no cover on the site here for him. Nero's gonna tap that defuse. Vortex not buying it though. Here comes Spring and Samachi. They close it out, and that's gonna be another round in favor of Vortex. 5-1. There's the dab.
There's the dab. Caught on camera. It was live. You gotta kind of love-hate it.
Love-hate it, yeah.
I love-hate it.
Excellent plays from both sides, honestly. I mean, Samachi with the 3-piece coming out, and then Omi coming back with that double. I mean, really just taking it back to a 3v2. Nero getting that kill, tying it up 2-2. But again, the defenders against everything there is they are in a wide open circle zone there, having to defend, when you try to defuse, it sends off that audio cue.
Right,
and that kicks in the offense to try to take them down.
A little bit of a different setup here from Vortex as they're sending some towards Refinery, but they still have fast aggression going outside right now. Long angle here from Cooley. Not able to find anyone. Trying to get a little bit of damage, but Thief takes him down instead. That's unfortunate for Cooley.
He overstayed his welcome there. He got some damage. He got some nice damage there, but the moment he given himself away, someone else was ready to take out that spot. They were ready for that position. It's a known spot. And he should have known better. Quite frankly, once he got that initial damage, he should have been falling off it. And the refrag, even though he didn't get a frag, was going to come in very quickly, and it did.
And now we're seeing the rotate from Vortex as the scanner riding along with Thief right now. He's rotating back to the A site here, and Vortex is slowly working their way through the outside, positioning themselves so they can execute on this site. Samachi's going to find Matt H. He heard him a while ago and located him, and now it's all up to LAN on the site here. LAN's going to be battling with Samachi here. Not able to find him, though, as Vortex is now executing on the site. Crackerjay is going to take down Omi on the lurk. He's in the middle of Catwalk as Nero is now rotating through that back spawn zip line. LAN's going to find Frigg here, and now it is a 2-on-4. We're all striving a little bit of trouble here. Vortex showing dominance in full control right now.
What you call a little bit of trouble, I call a lot of trouble. They're in a lot of trouble right now. They're down on numbers. The time is ticking away. They don't have control. Nero picks up 1, but it's still a 1 versus 3, and Thief makes it a 3 versus nothing as Vortex are now 6-1 up on Royal Strive's pick.
Yeah, I don't know if it was their pick, but it might be their favorite, right? We're playing this map regardless, obviously. But yes, Vortex running away with things right now. They're just not doing anything wrong, and that's the big thing right now.
No. Vortex completely. There's no gaps in that armor. They are just shutting down everything that Royal Strive trying to throw at them in defense. And Vortex 6-1 up, and the map swap, the round swap isn't for another round. So Royal Strive, even when they go to the attackers, have got such an uphill struggle to stay in this.
Yeah, Royal Strive really needs to get something here. They need to win this last round. Matt H getting aggressive there, finding Crackerjay. That's what they need here. They need to get some early picks. This will be the last round on this half. So they'll be going into Colonists, but if they can pick up this round and go in 6-2, they'll be in a lot better shape than if they're in 7-1.
Crackerjay, can I just point out Crackerjay?
Here comes Omi swinging out, picks up 2. Huge from Omi.
That was kind of rude, Omi, interrupting my point. Nero picking up 1. This is what Royal Strive need is now 5 versus 1 in the corner as this is the last round of Rayab. This is exactly how they need to finish it off.
Yellow Hat in a clutch or kick moment right now.
Clutch or kick moment. And literally, ladies and gentlemen, we may have to kick him off the stage.
He's only got a sliver of health. He is going to find Matt H. He still has both nades left, but look, he's got no health, maybe 5% at best, and he's in a 1-on-4 situation with 50 seconds left.
Without
he does not have the scanner. That's right. Yellow has his work cut out for him. Statistically improbable for him to win this round, but we've seen crazy things happen before, right?
Don't tell me the odds. Don't tell me the odds. Here
Never
he comes.
Tell me the odds.
He gets the puck. He sneaks out. Managed to survive. The player, there was a defender who had eyes on it. Meanwhile, Cooley 9 on the back line. Might catch his rotate.
Cooley has to hear him, though.
They have to.
Did he hear him?
He's rotated for free. And Royal Strife had no idea. Vortex, with only 20 seconds left on the clock, Yellow Hat has time against him. He's going to come in with about 5-6 seconds to spare to get
15.
in a very fast scan.
And then there's another 45 seconds added
Yep.
on after the scan goes through.
There
So
you go,
he's got to
just 10
hold it
seconds.
down for 40 seconds.
And now
9,
Royal Strive is starting to
8,
realize that something's
7,
amiss at the other
6.
site, and they're rotating out. He's able to
And
get it
here
set
we
up.
go! The scan is in, and now the attacker becomes the defender. He's 1 guy versus 4. Can he do it? Here we go.
Yellow's going to have to deal with Omi first. Omi trying to bait the shots here. He knows he has time. He can wait for his teammates. He doesn't have too much time. Throwing a grenade. Yellow Hat's now in a sandwiched position, and Lonwick's going to take him down. Royal Strive should be able to get this interrupted and take this round. That'll be 6-2 going into the half.
Royal Strive needs to do a bit more, though. That was a great way to finish that off, but they need so much more if they're going to stay in this.
Yeah, Royal Strive just played it perfectly. I mean, very good defense. They held things down. Omi with that 2-piece kill, it really shut that down and forced them to move. They're not out of it by any means, no.
But, I mean, that was a great play. 1 against 4. He gets the sneak pickup.
Yeah.
He manages to get the rotate. Almost keeps them in it. Amazing work.
And that's the 1v4 when you got too many lanes to watch and too many lines to watch. You know, you're going to get pounced on.
Yeah, but they had eyes on the puck as well. How he managed to sneak out of there, I have no idea.
Yeah, he grabbed it and ran.
Pistol rounds. Again, we're seeing the absolute aggression, and I love to see it. Hate to play it.
And here comes Royal Strive getting aggressive on the Armory site. Omi, nice shot on the Frigg. Maddie's going to grab Thief, and now it's a 5-on-3.
And
Great entries by Royal Strive.
Complete
Omi,
site
another
control
one.
confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. That's 5 versus 2. They have complete site dominance right here. This is what Royal Strive need to stay in this.
Now it is a 2-on-5 in favor of Royal Strive. Samachi, Yellow Hat. Cool 9 going to grab Samachi. Omi going to grab Yellow Hat. That's a huge pistol round from Royal Strive. 6-3.
Wow, what aggression. I mean, the aggression came through. They didn't wait for nothing. They just ran. And that's really what you got to do with pistols. You know, you're not going to get that super good accuracy with the pistols. It's really tough. You need to put people together, you know, guns together, and just run for it and
Don't say
surprise
that kind of language to someone like Natix or some of these other like top-level players. You can't get that kind of accuracy with a pistol. They'll prove you wrong every time. They'll prove me wrong, especially.
Well,
I mean, we saw Omi with the quick one-tap on the guy coming from balcony. He definitely can.
that was-
Some of these
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are cracked with pistols, man. Here comes another fast execute on the Armory site. They're looking to overwhelm Matt H with the entry. Takes down the huge nade.
Double and a single. The nades coming out. Cracker J with these nades. What is going on? Somebody needs to keep track of them. They're insane. Cracker J. I was warned his grenades were good, but I did not realize they were going to be insane.
Yeah, that was crazy. 2 from Cracker J, 1 from Thief. Matt H, though, still in here, still getting kills. Picks up Cracker J, and now it is a 2-on-2 situation. We've got 1:10 left on the clock here.
But look at Omi's health. I mean, he doesn't have any. I mean,
What health?
you could throw a piece of dust at him and be like, ow, and then fall over dead.
Yeah, that's a 1 HP type of moment. Unlucky for Omi. That's going to be difficult to deal with. Yellow Hat sees him, takes him down.
Oh, through the fence.
Now it's
Matt
all
H.
up to Matt H. He's getting pressure from all kinds of utility. Sumachi pushing one way, Yellow pushing another, and Yellow's going to take him down.
Sable on the scan. There it is. Look at that. I love seeing camera in camera. You can see his little. He touched my fingers. We did it. We did it. The two of us.
These guys are out here. These guys are having fun. These guys are playing. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, amazing job there by Omi.
But they're having fun with it as well, Ampy.
They're
Come on.
loving it. They're having fun, and that's the whole point of this, right? I mean, you know, what we want to say about Royal Strive let's talk about Krakers jumping out on the rotation and Omi jumping in, and now Omi is top fragger so far on this one.
Right.
You know,
Right,
I
there you
mean,
go.
Things like that, you know, play a big impact, and they may be down 3-7, but you know, they got momentum right now.
Yeah. And I just want to revisit Cracker J's grenades. Again and again, it almost feels like every round he's picking up grenade kills. I just don't know how he does
Thief
it.
has been really good too with the nades, but here comes another fast execute with Royal Strive getting involved in the Armory site. Thief's going to grab Matt Ace, Cracker going to grab Omi, Cooley going to grab Frigg, and Thief's going to grab Cooley, and just like that, it's a 2-on-4. Lon, though, going to grab Cracker J, still battling up here. As Lon gets 2, picks up Thief as well, and now it is a 2-on-2. Wow, can't even keep up with that.
Yeah, but the scan hasn't gone in. They don't have the puck. They're going to have to locate it. Meanwhile, Yellow Hat slowly pushing in, waiting for his backup. The scan hasn't gone in, which means they've got time to do a slow retake. They don't have to rush this until the scan goes in. And even then, they'll have 45 seconds to do it in.
Yeah, Yellow is a sneaky boy right now, just waiting for his teammates Samachi to get set up. The scan comes out, but they're not in great positions right now. Lon's already identified where Samachi's coming from, but Yellow Hat sneaking in, picks up Nero, and that's a 1-on-1. Lon knows he's there. Yellow also knows he's there. This is extremely hard.
Double nades! What just happened? Did you you see that, ladies and gentlemen?
Flip that, 2 nades, 1 in each hand. Didn't even have a gun in his hand.
That is what we, you know, if they heard me say, I want to see someone one-up what we saw in Wrecked versus Cobra Cartel, and that's exactly what you saw. No guns in hand, 2 nades around the corner, boom, boom, thank you very much.
Yeah, we don't need guns where we're going, folks. Just a couple of nades and we'll be all right. And just like that, Vortex is on the cusp of going to the grand finals. 8 points. It is match point. Royal Strive need to dig deep here and get something going.
Absolutely.
Oh, Matt H with 2 nades in his hand once again.
Akimbo nades, ladies and gentlemen. You love to see it happen.
Wild. Royal Strive, though, switching it up. They're going to forget about Armory. They're going to send Matt H over there to do some utility work. I saw on spawn there, they dropped him a couple nades. It'll be interesting to see how he uses that as the rest of the team now slowly working towards A site.
Right, but he picks up Neuro. But we just saw, like I was quietly saw, all of Vortex rotating straight out. The moment the aggression didn't come out on B side, about 5 seconds later, they were moving. They were like, listen, they're not doing a fully aggressive play. They're going to be doing something else.
Well, Thief pushed up and knew that there was no aggression coming in. Right. That's what happened, right? Yep. So as soon as he knew that, he let his teammates know. They rotated some over. Now they have 3 towards the A site.
Royal Strive looking to back up here. Look like they might be going back to A, or back to B.
They've got the time to do it. 1:10 left on the clock.
Looking for those picks. It's 4 versus 4 right now. Royal Strive, again, on the edge of the abyss. We saw this Cobra Cartel versus Wrecked. We're seeing it from Royal Strive. They are on the edge.
Cracker J.
Ooh, good pickup.
Coolly taking some damage, though, as he did so. The main thing is, he lived to tell the tale.
Here's Matt H working their way through the catwalk here. Royal Strive has all kinds of mid-control right now, but just not set up to execute on the site. They only have 45 seconds left here. They need to make a play, and they need to make a play soon. They got to be feeling the pressure here, too. Vortex only needs 1 more round to go to the grand finals.
Thing is, I'm watching them. I just saw Matt H's visor turn off. I'm not seeing them talking to each other right now. Like, they're clamping up. Omi finds Samachi. 2 versus 2 now.
3 versus 2, actually, in favor of Royal Strive as they execute on the A site. Yellow Hat, though, going to find Cooley, and now he's going to fall back. He's going to let his teammate know he's in a little bit of trouble. He has to hear them. Lon's looking for Yellow. Yellow's not going to let him find him. He's going to wait for his teammate, and Lon's going to go for the scan. There's only 7 seconds left on the clock here. Yellow takes him down. It's all up to Lon now. The scan gets set up. Frank's going to take down Lon, and that's going to be it.
Good night, Royal Strive. You put up a great match, but you're not going to the finals. And Vortex are in what a lot of people said was what we're going to be seeing today, Wrecked versus Vortex Lappy.
Yeah, just aggression. I mean, it was aggression and hitting the shots, watching the angles, and, you know, the ability to turn on, off, you know, go from offense to defense and defense to offense and be able to flip that back and forth. You know, I mean, we saw, you know, amazing job from, obviously, from Royal Strive. You know, some amazing utility, great work, great teamwork, but we just saw Vortex not do much wrong. And that,
ladies and gentlemen, can we get a round of applause for Yellow Hat and that ridiculous double nade round the corner? Yellow Hat, what a play!
Yeah, that was crazy. I've never seen anything like that. He doesn't need guns where he's going. Just grabs both the nades and picks that up. That was wild.
Guns are, you kept saying about how Cracker J is with them, but listen, I'm the guy with the nades right here. You keep telling me Cracker J's the one doing it. I've got 2 of these.
Yeah, big plays from Vortex. Really well played by Strive, but unable to come and beat Vortex today.
Anyway, it looks like we're going to cut across the valley now, talking to Cracker J, and I can't wait to hear it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and make some noise for Vortex. All right, I'm here with the nade specialist. You guys know his name already. What's up, Cracker? How's it feel to be in the finals?
It's crazy. I'm surprised, like, I don't know, everything's just insane that we're here, and I don't know, there's no, like, words I can say to even explain how I feel at all.
I know exactly what you mean. Being on LAN for the first time and also making it to the finals is absolutely phenomenal, right? But now you're going against Nadix and his squad. My question is, are you guys ready for that? You have any words to say about that matchup?
I think we're ready. We already know him from Pavlov League as well, so I think there's still like a rivalry, but I think we can do it for sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the rivalry continues as you hear it now. One more time, let's give it up for Vortex and also my man Cracker. Good job. Let's send this right back over to the analyst desk. Fellas, how do you feel about that?
Cracker needs to work on his smack talk. Cracker, that was you know, very respectful. But come on, where was like, you know, we're going to destroy you. We've been ready for this. We're going to take you down. I'm a little bit disappointed. Vortex, you can hear me. Work on that smack talk.
Yeah, we're going to need to see a little bit better out of Vortex on the Smack Talk game for sure. Yep. But that was a wild match. I mean, Vortex, super good aggression. Royal Strive had some crazy plays too. Really, really, really exciting stuff, and I guess that means that Vortex and Rect will be facing off for the grand finals match and $20,000 live
Wow.
in the Miami VAIL Major. Wow.
That's crazy. I mean, these guys, I was about to say kids, some guys and men, you know, playing video games for money on a stage live in front of everybody here in Miami from all across the world. You couldn't ask for something better than this.
No, especially, VR esports, it's coming alive. VAIL is doing it, IVRL is doing it, with all the sporting sponsors, etc. It is coming alive, and we're at the grassroots again. This is the grassroots of something amazing.
Yep.
All right, you've seen the setup here, you've seen the quality of everything we've seen, the quality of the teams, the quality of play, and this is the future. If you ask me, we're seeing the start of something that's going to be beautiful. I'm not saying like other games are going to go away, but I'm saying VR is going to find its momentum from events like this, specifically this event, done by IVRL, done by Axe Labs, in games like this, like VAIL, which is going to be just trailblazing the way.
And I think we're going to cut over to Belly now for another interview with Strive.
Oh, you got that right. So once again, we're back here for an interview, and you came here with your family. You had a good time in Miami, okay? Playing on LAN, what was that experience like for you, especially for a first time?
You got to react fast and hit those headshots. All these guys are insane. You have to be fast.
Oh, definitely. Now, when I asked your teammates about who the player to watch is, it was definitely you. You didn't disappoint, even despite the loss. My question to you is, did you guys learn anything as a team to come back better next time you're on this main stage?
Yeah, we got to make some, maybe new strats, adapt faster.
All right, definitely. And also dodge those grenades because Krakow was everywhere with those. But also I want to say congratulations again for being here. You're going to play in the third game, relegation game. And also, we'll catch you next time, all right? All right, let's send this back over to the analyst desk. Fellas, we're halfway through.